Perfect. Good morning. Good morning. Just waiting for someone to hop on. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, Instagram, I see that name. Okay, I see you. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Friday, and welcome to Coffee with Angel. I hope you guys are having a good day so far. True story. I almost had to do a Starbucks run, not because I didn't have coffee, I didn't have milk. You can't have a cafe au lait without milk. And I just thought, well, I might not make it back because y'all know the Starbucks lines are crazy this time of morning. So we're just doing straight up black coffee this morning, but there's probably going to be a Starbucks run in my future because I didn't make a grocery list and I don't have time to make groceries right now. To make groceries, like what? What does she mean make groceries? It's something people say in New Orleans, and when you grow up saying that, you just never change. It literally means to go and shop for groceries. But I don't know why we say make groceries, but we do. Okay, I explained that. Good morning, Esmalon. Good morning, Carolyn. Hey guys. Good morning, Silver Foxy One. Hey, happy Friday, y'all. Good morning. Good morning. So today's topic is, so many times when we talk about what nobody told us about, life after 40, 50, 60, whatever, usually it's in the negative, right? It's usually like, oh, nobody told me about hot flashes. I'm sorry, y'all, that's my ring bell. It's usually like, oh, nobody told me about hot flashes. Nobody told me about night sweats. Nobody told me I was going to gain 15 pounds when I went through menopause. Like, that's literally a thing I did. But there are also some amazing things about life after 50. And I always want to approach life from the optimist point of view. So I want to know. Good morning, Esmalon. Good morning, Carolyn. Good morning, Deneen in Detroit. That's like always going to be your name forever. Good morning. Good morning, Nidella. So if you guys just hopped on, today's topic is nobody told you, but what's the best thing about life after 50? I know you have a long list. I have a long list. So I'm just waiting for y'all to put it in the chat. And we're going to talk and we're going to share because we're all about empowerment. And look, we're going to share the tips to get over the struggles, right? Yes, we're going to do that. But we just also, here at Maison 276, we're just celebrating all the things about this beautiful, beautiful stage of our life. And that includes our amazing silver crown. Okay, Carolyn said, make groceries is definitely a Southern thing. I know if you know anybody from the South, if you definitely know anybody from New Orleans. Okay, let me hear it. I'm going to start, okay, because y'all are being shy this morning. One of the best things that nobody told me about life after 50 is when I feel like I fully became 100% of the person that I was meant to be, emotionally, in terms of just feeling comfortable in my skin, being willing to do things that were just about me, like really being okay with having a selfish moment, right? That it's not about the kids, the family, the job, this, like it was okay to do this thing that was just me. Like that was one of the best things for me about life after 50. Like, true, I threw my own self a 50th birthday party. I didn't even know my husband and friends were trying to do something. Child, by the time I found out about that, the plans that I had already made were cemented. So I want to know, what are some of the best things about life after 50 that nobody told you, but you're so glad you discovered on your own? Nidella sis, I know you got some gems. Silver Foxy one with a name like that, I know you got some thoughts about some of the best things for you after turning 50. I want to know. Hey, Trinities. Good morning. Good morning. Come on, y'all are shy this morning. What's the best thing nobody told you about life after 50? Let's see what else. Um, I really feel like that's when the glow up begins. Oh, great, Deneen. Ooh, I love this. Yes. The best thing about life after 50 is unapologetically being able to say no, hard stop, without hesitation, and being okay not saying yes just to please others. Deneen, I don't think you were a late bloomer. I think you were blooming in your season, because I've had people say the very same thing to me, like, oh, she's a late bloomer. Even like people that I went to college with, it's like, oh, you're grown now, which is crazy because we're all the same age, right? But I think it was the level of confidence that you and I had, and we reached that maybe at a later stage than other people. But I feel like it benefits me far more now than it would have benefited me as a 30-year-old. So you're not a late bloomer, baby. You're blooming in your own time. This is your season. Absolutely. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Good morning. Good morning. If you just joined us over on Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube, today's topic is nobody told you, but what's the best thing about life after 50? I want to share. I want y'all to share. Deneen in Detroit says is being able to unapologetically say no, which I absolutely love. Carolyn says she is finally able to take care of herself as a priority. Right, right. We were just conditioned to be caregivers even before we had kids. It was just the way girls are socialized, right? And so, absolutely, being able to take care of yourself. You retired at 65 and now you're 74 and getting better, better, better every day. Yes, yes, yes. I know that's how I feel. So thank you for dropping that in the chat. Let me let me see if I can show y'all this. My mother, speaking of 74 and getting better, better, better every day, for truth, I'm sorry, it's another thing. When I started talking about home, I slip into those colloquialisms, those phrases that we only say in New Orleans. True story, y'all. My mother sent me a picture of herself yesterday. Oh, you can't see it. Okay. So she sent me a picture of herself. She'll be 83 in a minute. And she said, Queen Majorette, because she was a majorette. Yes, still have it. I was like, oh my goodness. And I just replied with a little fire emoji. Girl, yeah, you do still have it, Queen Majorette. So I love that, Carolyn. It is just realizing that you are getting better and better every day. And, Beyonce says something, and I don't go around quoting celebrities, but it really resonated with me. And it's just like, how you treat yourself is how other people will treat you. And I think it also can mean like how you see yourself, not in a bragging way, but in terms of being confident, right? And just feeling comfortable in your skin. And that's what other people see. Absolutely. Not okay. Now we're getting the juicy comments. I love this. Okay. Janice, good morning, Janice. Janice says, just not caring what others say or think of me. Yeah, that part too. When you stop carrying the weight of other people's opinions, whew, that's a whole sermon right there, child. That's a whole sermon. That's a whole sermon. Carolyn says to be able to drive my own self crazy instead of allowing others to have the will. That is hilarious. But at least it's all about you, right? At least, because yeah, we all have these idiosyncrasies, that nobody placed on us, these things that we have to do that nobody says we have to do, just us. So I completely understand that. But at least it's you. Absolutely. Absolutely. I love this. I just absolutely love the not caring, boo. Good morning, beautiful Silver Bell. Good morning. Good morning. So if you just hopped on, today's topic is nobody told you, but what is the best part or one of the best things about life after 50? Silver Bell, baby, you are glowing up every day. Every day. If y'all aren't following her, then you should be. Silver with a Y. Silver Bell on Instagram. Y'all should be following her. She keeps that beautiful silver crown, silver with Maison 276 products, of course, but she's all about the fashion, the fitness. She's a biker. Y'all should be following my girl, for real. So, Silver Bell, I want to know what's the best thing nobody told you about life after 50? Absolutely. Good morning. Good morning, y'all. What's IKR? My son was laughing at me not too long ago because sometimes I don't know like what the social media um, abbreviations are, like LOL, laughing out loud, IKR. I don't know. Somebody please tell me what that is. I'm not in. That's the one thing about being 50 plus, even though I'm 65. Yeah, but I'm not afraid to say what I don't know. I'm literally, tell me what IKR means. I do not know. Good morning, y'all. We're talking about the best things, some of the best things about life after 50. Thank you, Nidella. Nidella says at 50, she lost her husband. Oh my gosh, that's so young to be a widow. Absolutely. So that was a significant setback. But me feeling good started at 60. I feel now strong, confident, and know that I am enough. Absolutely, absolutely. Which is the inspiration for your signature t-shirt line and hoodies as well. But I am strong, I am confident, and I am enough. And from that pain, because that is pain, and that transition, that difficult transition in life, not only are you feeling better, but you have found a way to take your experience and then help others feel strong and confident and beautiful and enough. So your testimony or your trial really has become a testimony, and now you're using that as a vehicle to help other people. So thank you, one, for sharing, and thank you for taking what could have just been a tragedy, just a tragedy, and turning that into a gift to others, because that in and of itself is beautiful. So thank you for that. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, I know, right? Like 4 people put. Thank you, sis. This is all about learning, sharing. Thank you so much. Okay, now I know, and now I can use it. I love it, love it, love it. Like 4 people. I love y'all so much. Good morning, Mary. Good morning. Good morning, Precious. So encouraging to hear these comments. Absolutely. So, Mary, if you just joined us, today's topic is nobody told me, but one of the best things about life after 50 is I know you got some gems to drop, so I want to know what they are. Oh, thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. Silver Bell says 60 is being comfortable in my skin. I feel you on that. Because, I think for so long, well, I'm just going to speak for myself. I just was faking it. Like I looked like I was comfortable in my skin and I looked, and that's okay. Sometimes you do, got to fake it till you make it. But I really wasn't. I was super critical of myself, just never really feeling like I had done enough and been enough in literally all areas of my life. And so for me, turning 50, and honestly, the entrepreneurial journey, which is not something that I had ever planned for, it really just happened. But that really helped me learn how to be comfortable in my skin, and I don't really know why. I think it was because I was pursuing, it was a passion project, right? Just standing here in this kitchen making products. And that was just something I was doing for me. And I think as I'm thinking out loud about it, that was really like the jumping off point for really blooming into my full self, and realizing like, oh, you can, it's okay to do things that are only for you. And it just so happens other people um, wanted those things, meaning the products that I was creating as well. And it grew into, what we now know as Maison 276. But that really was the turning point for me in terms of just being confident and willing to take risk. And you know what? If I get it wrong, okay. If it fails, okay. But I tried, and the thing that I didn't want to do, and it's the thing that made me take the huge leap of faith and leave my job, because I don't use the word retire because I definitely didn't do that. But it was asking myself, how would I feel if I didn't give it 100% of me? Like I would never know what it could be. And it was that, just like having that conversation with myself, that was really the thing that, caused me to take that leap of because I never wanted to live with regrets. And I certainly didn't envision launching in Walmart in a few weeks. Okay, y'all, I know I've been saying it, but the products really are on the trucks. They're almost there. They're almost there. So I'm going to be letting y'all know in all the locations when it's finally dropped. Because when it drops, I'm coming to your city. We got a whole list of cities planned. Absolutely. Good morning, Angela. Good morning. Angela is a day oneer. Angela Claiborne, a Maison 276 day oneer. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Absolutely. So if you just joined us, y'all, our topic is nobody told me, but one of the best things about life after 50 is ... So I want to know, fill in the blank. Carolyn says, internally, you got to love yourself and stop stressing. Ooh, child. Stressing over stuff you have no control over. That part. And because as girls, we're socialized to be caregivers, even it may be subtle, but we really are. And so that idea of like feeling like you have to control everything, and that you're responsible for everybody's happiness is a ridiculous burden to bear. And when you finally realize that, to your point, Carolyn, that there are so many things that we absolutely do not have any control over, whew, it frees you up so much to focus on the stuff that you really do have control over, right? So absolutely. Good morning, Yolanda. Awesome. Well, I can tell you for sure, we definitely have are going to be in shelves in Birmingham. I can 100% tell you that for sure. So, I'm looking forward to meeting all of you guys in person. We are working feverishly to plan our meetups. The one in New York was fantastic. Sometimes it'll be coffee with Angel. Sometimes it might be lunch. Sometimes it might be cocktails, but we are going to be getting together, and I'm super excited, super excited. Oh, good morning, Denise, dropping the gems. Another best thing I learned after 50 was realizing that you have an opportunity to pivot and explore other interests and passions. Absolutely. 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 One of the things I want to do is really talk more about pivoting, because I think a lot of us want to. Like, I didn't plan on it, it just happened. But I do think there are people who want to pivot, and there is this fear that, oh, I am whatever age you think is too late. And you talk yourself out of some amazing experiences and possibilities. And so I really want to really invest in the community in that way, and helping give people tools and resources, and just encouraging you, girl, pivot. You got decades of experience doing so many things that you haven't even given yourself credit for. So do the thing. Learn how to play the harp. Somebody said that one time. Start the travel business. And these are not things that I am making up in my head. These are things that people have put in the chat over the course of various Fridays when we chatted. There's so much you can do. There's so many boss women out here right now pivoting and starting new enterprises after 50. So you have a whole community to support you no matter what area it is. Good morning, Murda. Good morning, Murda. So y'all, Murda joined me in New York when we had coffee with Angel in Harlem. Thank you, Murda, so much for coming, and thanks for joining us this morning. We had a good time, didn't we? Good morning, Sister Girl Chronicles. She says the best thing about life after 50. Yes, girl, you the same person. Somebody else just said that. Somebody else just said that, Sister Girl Chronicles. Not stressing about things that we do not have control over and are not our responsibility. Carolyn says stress puts on wrinkles and messes up your aura. I know that's right. I know that's right. That is so true. That is so true. Thank you, Angela. Thank you. Good morning, my silver liberation. Good morning, Constance and Carlos and, okay, I can't, this is a long name. Good morning, you guys. If you just joined us, today's topic is nobody told me, but one of the best things about life after 50 is, I want y'all to fill in the blanks and tell me. We've got some great stuff. I think one of the most prevailing topics that we've heard is one, releasing yourself of other people's expectations, releasing yourself from thinking that you are responsible for other people's happiness, releasing yourself about stressing about things you cannot control. Because when you get rid of all of those things we just mentioned, you open up so much room for you to be your best self. Carolyn says, oh, most of my friends are on walkers and holding on to canes. I prefer heels and handbags. Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes. You are my tribe. Yes, girl. Yes. They're going to bury me in the heels. They are going to bury me in those stilettos. You hear me? And I'm not for no kitten heel. I mean, I have a couple of pair, but now, if that's what you're wearing, no shame. This is not a judgment zone. That's not what Carolyn and I are doing. We're not judging. We are just saying we are here for the heels, and that's how y'all gonna find us, in heels and stilettos. I love it. Girl, yes. Ooh, girl, yes. Absolutely. Good morning, Cynthia. I know Denise. She's like, go ahead, Carolyn. I know it. Cynthia, good morning, Cynthia. Another Maison 276 customer that keeps that silver crown amazing. Blessings from Jacksonville, Florida. Cynthia says she loves the liberation from the weight of other people's opinions. Oh my gosh, every other comment is that. Like, oh my goodness. Okay, you done started something now, Carolyn, with the heels and the handbags. Everybody's dropping in shoe emojis, fire emojis. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Everybody. That Angela said heels and handbags. That's how y'all gonna find us. Exactly. They're gonna say she was strutting somewhere. We don't know where she was going, but she had on some heels. I am here for it, boo. I am here for it. Yes, 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 yes. I love it. Silver Bell, yeah, girl. I know you do. You love your heels and stilettos. That's why I told them they need to follow you for the fashion tips. For real. Yes, ma'am. We're coming with the slightly bougie. Good morning, slightly bougie. Thank you for joining us. If you just hopped on, we are cutting up, having a great time. Today's topic is nobody told me, but one of the best things about life after 50 is dot, dot, dot. And one of the most prevailing comments, I mean, I'm hearing that over and over, is releasing yourself from the weight of other people's expectations, from making other people happy. Y'all, that's, I mean, to the fact that that is every other comment lets me know like what a burden that has been on us, like our adult life, and probably even before that, honestly. But man, oh man, and the fact that we, it's not until we're 50, 60 and beyond that we finally realize this is not my fight to fight. This is not my burden to bear. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, murder. I love this. My life is bags and shoes. Oh, I was like, BS? And I was thinking something completely else, murder. But she says, my life is bags and shoes. I know that's right. I know that's right. Carolyn is giving y'all the tips in case y'all want to know how she's still walking around here with these heels, these stilettos. She says, walk. That's right. Walking is free, y'all. It is. If you struggle with a workout routine, if you don't want to do the, whatever it is, y'all know I'm all into the Peloton, but you don't even need walk. Walking is free. The only thing it costs you is some good shoes. Don't be wearing no bargain basement athletic shoes. Okay, we're too we no, our ankles and knees and hips. No, invest in a good running shoe when for your walking. And the reason I said running shoe is because they have more cushioning, more absorption, and they're built for the impact of running. So even if you're walking, a great running shoe. Hoka, yes, they're a little pricey. Allison Felix's brand is a great running shoe. The name of her brand, I talked about this, SAYSH, last week. I'm going to put it in the chat because I said Allison Felix's shoe, but I didn't say the brand. The brand is Sage. But Carolyn says, walk, drink lots of water, stand up straight like your grandmother told you to. And she said her granny was a diva at 97. See, that's hashtag goals. That's why my 83-year-old mother is sending me pictures talking about still Queen Majorette. That's what she sent me yesterday, y'all. She sent me a picture saying she still got it. And I was replied like, yeah, mama, you still do got it. So absolutely, it's the attitude. It's also the attitude because there are people walking around here, y'all, for real. There are people walking around here at 60 talking about they're old. Talking about we. I was like, oh, no, 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 no. There's no we. Nope, nope, nope. Speak for yourself. I am not old. I probably will never say that. I have some clothes that are old. I have some shoes and purses that might be old, but I am not old. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So y'all better walk, drink water, and stand up straight. That's right. Hey, Vivian. Looking forward to the next coffee. Well, you might not want to put that in the chat. Where are you? Good morning. Absolutely. Hey, CC Gail. Thank you for joining us. So if you're just, oh, Vivian 68 and loving every minute. I know that's right. I know that's right. So, if you're just joining us, welcome. Thanks for hopping on for Coffee with Angel. Today's topic was, oh, you're in, okay, yes. And actually, when we were in New York, there were two other areas that people were like, well, you got to come. Brooklyn, because Brooklynites, they don't want to leave Brooklyn. And then Jersey. And so actually someone that was at the New York event actually took the train from Jersey. It's like, oh my gosh, I was so honored. So yes, absolutely. That is definitely an area. And we do have, we are going to be in store in some locations in Jersey. Yep, absolutely. So I completely lost my train of thought. Oh, if you just joined us, today's topic was or is nobody told me, but one of the best things about life after 50 is dot 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 fill in the blank. And so we've had such great conversation, a lot of, I think if I could summarize it, just lifting the weight of other people's expectations and opinions and not being responsible for everybody in the world. And it's okay to do things for yourself and make yourself a priority because, after all, you can't pour from an empty cup. So, but if you're just joining us, you can rewatch the entire conversation as well as all of the chats, all the comments in the chats, because I always upload our coffee chats to YouTube, so you can go back and rewatch the whole thing. This has been so much fun and such a great conversation today. Very encouraging. So look at that crown on Angela. Oh, look at that Maison 276 crown. Go on, girl. She says she's seasoned. Absolutely. There are a lot of words we can use. Old does not have to be one of them. Carolyn said you got to smile and give yourself a kiss every day. I know that's right. I know that's right. Absolutely. Okay, y'all. Time to wrap up this week's Coffee with Angel. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Thanks for all the support and encouragement regarding our upcoming Walmart launch. Super excited as we start seeing those bottles on the shelves. I already told y'all there's going to be a lot of tears, but they're going to be tears of joy. So thank you so much. I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. What else did I want to say? I think that's it. Did I put the sage thing up there for people? I think I did. Yeah, I did. I have that running shoe by Allison Felix. It's really good. Thank you guys so much for all of the support, all of the encouragement. I appreciate it. Love you guys. And I'll see you guys next Friday on Coffee with Angel. Bye. Oh, now wait a minute. Yes, Angela. Yes, girl. I absolutely. Hey, and sometimes y'all might catch me in the store. I'm definitely gonna be rolling up in the stores. Definitely. Now, of course, I will let y'all know because I want y'all rolling up in the stores with me. Okay, it's going to be yeah, yep. Absolutely. But thank you. I appreciate the support. We'll be sharing that with the Walmart team. Hello. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, y'all, for real now. Bye.